Oh, hell.
You see what I'm doing?
I win.
Oh, you don't back them?
No.
No? All right.
Well, that's all fucked up. Look at that.
I see that. I see that. That's fucked up. The whole wrapper came off your cigarette.
Is that
man.
not supposed to?
No, just the top, like this.
Just the top.
All right, with that said, welcome to Jay and Mark number 22. I am Mark, and this is Jay lighting his cigarette over here, like usual.
That's
and
me.
We have a guest on this episode as well. My girlfriend herself,
Beeb.
Emily the Bodge. Beeb. Boy. Emily Boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, Beeb.
Thank you.
You're usually behind the camera.
Usually.
So this is pretty cool to actually, people actually get to see your face now.
Yeah.
We needed somebody to pretty this shit up. So,
For sure.
So it'll work out well.
We need to counteract the beard. We got Brett with a beard. I got a beard. Doug has a beard.
Doug has a beard?
Yeah, Jeff has a beard. Yeah, Doug has a beard. Not all the time, but most of the time he has some.
Emily shaved her beard.
Coob has
I
a
did.
beard. Well, last time I saw him, he shaved it off before I left. But pretty much anybody that's ever appeared has had a beard aside from you and Jeff and Dad. By Jeff, I mean Jeff Gowans, not Jeff Hughes. He has a beard somewhat. Yeah. He has a substantial beard. It's a beard show.
Do you want me to grow one?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
I do.
Don't listen to him.
You pay me enough and I will.
Oh, you pay her enough and I'll let her. All right.
Look at me.
With that said, I think in this episode, it's going to be another two-parter. First part, we'll talk about San Diego Comic-Con, and we'll let it be a surprise. The second part's about, not that it's really surprising.
You have all this random shit in your ashtray.
Yeah, I use my ashtray.
It's like
as a
springs
trash
and
can
wires and...
sometimes. You know how I do, man. You're not always close to your trash can. That's 3 feet away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure you've all seen the San Diego Comic-Con trailers. I know you and I watched a few.
I haven't seen any of them.
That is a bold-faced lie, ladies and gentlemen.
I've seen them.
You've seen all of them?
Most of
every
I've
last
seen the
one of
ones
them.
that you and I have talked about.
All right, well, I guess I will just name one, and if you've seen it, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right. First off, I'm just going to go ahead and get this one out of the way. The one I'm probably the most excited for. Justice League. The Justice League
Seen
trailer.
it.
She seen it, ladies and gentlemen.
I seen it.
You seen it. Now, what did you think? Are you excited?
Yeah. I think it looks great.
It looks awesome.
I'm not excited yet.
You're not excited yet?
I'm not excited yet.
Why?
I don't know.
She doesn't. Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's just, I don't really get excited until like the month before.
Yeah, no, I'm the exact opposite of that. I do get really excited like the month before, but I'm excited from the moment I hear about it to. I've been excited since I was like 8 years old, and I've watched fucking cartoons. You know what I mean?
I don't like
You watched
seeing,
fucking cartoons?
Yeah, they were great.
I don't like seeing all
Somebody
of the
got into Dad's
trailers
drawer. No, I'm just kidding.
because they released like 5 of them, and then I feel like when I watch the movie, I've already
You've
seen it.
yeah.
So I like watching just the one trailer, and then waiting, and then that way I get excited.
That makes sense. Because, yeah, by the time, like, the 5th trailer comes out, it's either the same shit over and over again or the whole damn movie.
Right.
Like, in the case of Batman vs. Superman, they pretty much showed you the whole damn movie in the 2nd trailer.
Right.
I mean, aside from that crazy ending that you've never seen, so I guess we
Yeah,
can talk
shush.
But Justice League looks so good, and like I've said before, it's like a dream come true that the movie's even being made. So even if it sucks, I'll be happy because it's the Justice League, but I don't think it's going to suck. Yeah.
Agreed.
What do you think of Jason Momoa's Aquaman?
I think he's fucking sweet. I think that dude's a beast, and I think he's gonna be awesome.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't actually realize he spoke English.
Really?
Yeah.
He's Hawaiian. He's not like...
No, I can remember... Well, what was that? I don't remember what it was. But I thought he was... What am I trying to say?
I have no idea.
From Game of Thrones.
He was called Drogo.
Yeah, but for some reason, I didn't think he actually spoke English. Or like he had
didn't
like...
on the show.
It was like... Well, I know. I think it was more like... I thought he spoke like really broken English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
clearly he's
like Indiana Jones, where Steven Spielberg pretty much had to say everything. You know, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, that real old guy from the beginning and the end that's telling him about all the kids that were kidnapped and shit. And he's just like, I don't even remember what he says, but he's like, when the half moon come, and like he's just saying everything like sentence by sentence.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg was actually sitting there behind the camera, saying what he wanted him to say, sentence by sentence, and then the guy would repeat it after him, and then he'd say the next sentence, and the guy would repeat it after him, and they just cut the Steven Spielberg parts out, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you thought they were doing something like that, kind of. Just like feeding him the lines, and he was just saying them because he really couldn't speak English.
No, because he never spoke English in Game of Thrones anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they were just feeding him... Oh, yeah, you're right, I guess.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Again, Dothraki's not a real language. I'm sure they would have to feed him those lines as well.
Right.
But I guess that was just a little fun fact about Steven Spielberg and Indiana Jones. But no, he definitely speaks English. He's actually married to Lisa Bonet.
What?
Yep. He's married to Lisa Bonet.
Who is that?
From Cosby?
Yeah, the second oldest Cosby daughter on the Cosby Show.
Okay.
And she still looks really good. His, I guess it would be a stepdaughter, but because Lisa Bonet was married to Lenny Kravitz, and they had a daughter, and she's actually an actress.
That dude.
She's an actress now, too.
I hate Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I don't know him, so I can't say I hate him, but I don't really like his music all that much.
No, I don't like his music. I don't really like him. Like, I've seen interviews with him and stuff, and he just doesn't seem like a good person. You know what I mean?
No, I just don't like... He doesn't seem like my kind of dude.
Yeah. Like, if I were sitting at a party or something and he was there, I'd probably get up and walk away from him. Because I just wouldn't want to be that close to him.
All right.
Wow.
For a guy you don't even know, that says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that
shows how much disdain for his music.
Honestly, the only thing I've ever liked him in was...
Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
That's because he was a character you're supposed to like, probably.
Yeah, I did like him in that. But as far as his music goes and seeing him in interviews, and there was even a documentary a long time ago, and I didn't like him.
Yeah.
And I don't even really know why.
But he's not in Justice League, so you probably like Justice League.
Yeah, okay.
All I was saying is that Jason Momoa was married to Lisa Bonet, and they have a daughter that is also an actress who was also Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Oh, isn't there supposed to be one more person in the movie?
Justice League, yeah. There's actually 7 founding members of the Justice League, and this movie only showcases... Well, the trailer only showcases 5 of them, because you don't see Superman at all. But the missing one is Green Lantern. And from early advertisements for the movie, there was an image of Jason Momoa, the first picture released like a year ago of him as Aquaman, where it's just like from the waist up, you see all the tattoos and armor and shit, and him looking like Aquaman, just looking badass. And it said Unite the 7 on it. So obviously their Justice League has 7 founding members. So will we see Green Lantern in Justice League? Who knows? A very early incarnation. They plan on making a Green Lantern Corps movie, which incorporates multiple different Green Lanterns, including Kyle Rayner.
Another Green Lantern movie?
Yeah, Green Lantern Corps. They're rebooting it, and it's not just about one Green Lantern. It's about the entire Green Lantern Corps.
Oh, okay.
Which is, there's multiple Green Lanterns defending multiple parts of...
Isn't that what the other Green Lantern was, though?
Did I miss what?
The cat puking right behind the camera.
I did not see that, but I don't know why it's relevant.
Well, I had to explain because I'm making this horrified face, so now everybody knows why.
That's why she made that horrified face, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize you made a horrified face. So I could see why it's relevant.
Our camera cat's coming in front of the
Comic-Con.
Yeah. Speaking of Khloe Kardashian.
What was your favorite trailer?
Well, are you asking me?
I'm asking whoever wants to speak.
You can go first.
I really like Matt Damon, so I think that the Great Wall one looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. You don't see much of the movie, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool. But I really like Matt Damon, so...
I like Matt Damon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Great Wall as well, because I'm just glad they're bringing back monster movies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They need to.
King Kong looks pretty cool too.
That does look cool as well.
Yeah. They're getting ready to come out with a lot of really good movies.
Well, every year.
And it's about fucking time, because honestly, it seems like we get maybe one, maybe two a year.
Yeah, it seems like they're actually getting on the internet and listening to what people are saying.
Yeah.
Anymore.
And now 2017, we're getting what, 5?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think 2017 is going to be a good year for movies. For sure.
For sure. I feel like every year just trumps the last year anymore. Marvel, to me, their movies are getting kind of... Like, finally, they're starting to change it up for a while there, but they were kind of all the same movie, just with different characters. Doing kind of the same shit, and then they all get together and then do the same shit again together.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I still enjoyed them. They were still fun and shit. But, like, they did, like, Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're doing, like, Ant-Man now.
A couple of the Avengers.
Yeah, but, like...
Which were...
Doctor Strange they're about to throw in there.
Our camera kitty's in front of the camera now. How does...
We don't pay her. She doesn't give a shit. But, we parent cat food.
Parent cat food. You get a roof over your head and a full belly. Now get back to work.
Now, I guess we...
Oh, yeah, those are some sharp nails.
Yeah.
Fuck you too, I was petting you.
But, I guess we'll just go into Kong Skull Island then, which I'm sure you have plenty to say.
Kind of.
Oh, that's right. You don't like Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston is ruined because of his Taylor Swift rendezvous. He's ruined.
Oh, is that the whole thing where she was cheating on so-and-so with him?
I'm not...
Or she was cheating on him with somebody else? I heard... Okay, I'll go back. I heard a thing where, like, all of her songs are talking about how all of her boyfriends are cheaters and liars and blah, 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 and that's how she makes all of her albums. And she's dating somebody. Was it him that she was dating?
No, I think she was dating somebody in music.
And she cheated with him.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I've never heard this.
I don't know who the
really
the guy
follow her.
was, but apparently she wrote a song. She's been writing songs about all of her ex-boyfriends and, you know, John Mayer, that dude from that other boy band, and, you know, just all of her boyfriends and how they're just shitty people. And then something came out about, I don't know what the guy's name was, but there was a thing that came out that she cheated on whoever it was with somebody else, and it like fucked up her whole image of being this good girl that writes songs about bad guys.
I don't know. All I know is that she's a serial dater, and now she's picking off one of the nice, sweet, decent Englishmen that us ladies have to, like, you know, put on a pedestal, and now she just knocked him off of it.
What did she say?
She tainted him, basically, is what she's saying. He's been tainted now.
Taylor taint.
Taylor taint.
So they were fucking.
Well, I would assume.
What is-
being as they're
How do you not
grown
getting
adults.
So you don't like Taylor Swift because she was banging Hiddleston.
She doesn't really like Tom Hiddleston anymore because he's banging Taylor Swift.
I think
Is
that's
what
kind of
she's
what I
saying.
just said.
No, you said she doesn't like Taylor Swift, which it's the same thing, but that's not what it is.
All I'm saying
What it is she really liked Tom
is
Hiddleston.
that
Now it's hard for her to
is
like him
Hiddleston.
as much.
Any Hiddleston fans
You know what I mean.
Apparently she still likes
are
him a
just
little bit.
disturbed by the fact that he would date, I don't know, somebody who's already dated everybody else.
Right. No, I see what you're saying.
He's just, he was on this pedestal. He was like, you know, not always in the media and seemed more like a humanitarian, and now he's always in the media and he's hanging out with her little girlfriends and doing stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
This is the guy who's supposed to be James Bond, but she's fucking Taylor Swift, and it just ruins the whole thing. Like,
Honestly,
as soon as he walks up in a suit and asks for a martini, shaken, not stirred, I'm just going to be like,
shake it off.
Honestly,
shake it
though,
off.
Taylor wouldn't let you have that.
fucking Taylor Swift would be a very James Bond thing to do.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying, though.
No, but it's like who do you absolutely hate when it comes like a celebrity, somebody that you just cannot fucking stand? Lenny Kravitz, for instance.
Okay.
Let's say Lenny Kravitz started fucking Khloe Kardashian. You'd be like,
I'd probably be on my way to Hollywood and with
You
a
just
gun.
want to break that shit off.
Yeah.
Just be like, stop it. You can do better. I'm right here.
That's yeah.
Or Natalia dating Lenny Kravitz. You know what I mean?
You had to go there. Damn
But
it.
anyways,
Natalia from wrestling, ladies.
No,
and
I'm
gentlemen.
cool with Natalia because her boyfriend's pretty cool. I seen him on Total Divas, and he's a pretty cool
Oh
guy.
my God.
So
I don't know. I don't know any of that.
on a lighter note, Brie Larson is in Kong Skull Island.
Yes, she
and
is.
I am a fan of hers.
She was also just cast as Captain Marvel.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'm down with that.
They announced it, but they haven't like released any like pictures of her or anything like that. But she's been rumored forever, and they made it official. They announced it at Comic-Con.
Okay.
So, and Captain Marvel, Carla, I think it's Carla Danvers is her name. I can't remember. I don't know that much about her. But it's not the Captain Marvel you're thinking of. You're thinking of Shazam.
Yeah.
I'm sure. This is the Marvel Captain Marvel. That's why they don't call Shazam Captain Marvel anymore. Now they just call him Shazam because of Captain Marvel.
Who had it first?
I believe it was. I'm not sure. I think it was DC.
Okay.
But I think like I don't know what the deal is there. We could talk about that on another show or something. But we could do a Marvel DC versus DC debate or some shit. But
Okay. Well, as long as they had it first, I'm cool with that.
But Brie Larson has been announced as Captain Marvel for the Marvel Universe.
Well, hell.
But Kong Skull Island, aside from not liking Tom Hiddleston and loving Brie Larson, the movie looks good.
Yeah. It's set in the
Hiddleston.
70s.
Who cares?
Yeah. Instead of the 30s, which I'm interested to see.
Yeah, that's different.
There's
John
always
Goodman.
some like weird backstory, like, oh, we have to go to this island because so and so's brother's missing and he got there somehow, and you know what I mean.
I think it's always been like that because that's how it was originally.
I know, which is fine.
I mean, they did the same. Well, it's not exactly the same. But if you remember the Pete Jackson King Kong, Jack Black was lying to everybody to get him to go there.
Which I think they're doing the same thing this go around with John Goodman.
Because Samuel L. Jackson in the trailer, I'm sure you saw,
Pointing the
had
gun
the
at
gun
him.
on him. It
Yep.
was like, you need to tell me what the fuck is going on here, babe. Being Sam Jackson to the fullest.
Right. Which, John Goodman looks fantastic these
Love
days.
John
by the way.
Goodman.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's a lot healthier.
Yeah, he looks great.
God, I love John Goodman. He's one of my top, he's in my top 5 to 10 for sure. If he's not in my top 5, he's in my top 10.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about it, but nobody cares about that anyway. Not my top 5 or 10 anyway. But,
Okay.
we really didn't get too much of a look at Kong, though.
No.
You mostly saw people. Looks like it's going to be pretty...
He looks fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger than usual.
Yeah. Like when he comes up over that huge hill or mountain or whatever they're on, and all you see is just his giant fucking face, and
Yeah.
then the dust goes.
Yep.
Now, do you guys
Yeah,
think
he
they're
looks
setting up
fucking enormous.
for a monster mashup?
Oh, no doubt. They've already said they're doing that. There's
but
no
the
doubt.
timelines don't match.
They don't, but that doesn't mean
the monster
they can't all
mashup?
be connected.
Yeah, like Godzilla's having a film come out in 2007,
So they're going to do the Monster Mash?
and then another Godzilla movie in 2018. Now we have a new Kong movie,
Well,
and the Great Wall is a monster movie too.
So they're doing
But
the
Great
mash.
Wall is
the
not-
Monster Mash.
You are hilarious.
I know.
Okay.
I've heard it's a graveyard smash.
Shut up.
But Great Wall is that's a separate production company, though, isn't it? Legendary is Great Wall.
No, because
Oh no, Legendary is Kong
Legendary
as well.
too.
So Great Wall might.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're
Is
right.
They might like I'm thinking they're gonna have Kong and Godzilla against whatever the monster is in
Well,
the Great Wall.
I think it's going to be.
Wasn't
Kong.
it dragons?
I don't know.
On the trailer,
you
it
would
shows
think
dragons.
They look like. Well, in the trailer, they didn't show dragons. They showed what looked like giant lizards. That's what
Oh,
it
I
looked like to
I
me.
saw them as dragons. That's what
I mean, they
thought
could
they
have.
were.
It's China.
Yeah.
They could very well be dragons. But
I'm just thinking like
they didn't really specify. What you saw was like one shot of it at the end,
Yeah.
and to me, it looked like a giant lizard monster, like the thing that came up out of the water in the Jurassic Park trailer. Like it looked like one of those things, kind of.
Oh yeah, kind of.
But what I think you're right along the right lines. I don't know about the Great Wall because I don't know how much money China's going to make back on that. Because didn't you say that's their most expensive movie ever made?
yeah,
The most China's ever invested in a movie.
yeah.
Now, how many of those you think? Depending on how much that movie makes, which that movie could definitely flop. I mean, it's a possibility. I think what they're going to do is have Godzilla and Kong versus the Daikaiju in
Godzilla.
Pacific Rim.
Okay.
Because Pacific Rim was already a hit. It did pretty well. It did even better when it came to like DVD sales.
But it
and
just
shit.
got hit now knowing that Charlie Hunnam is not returning.
No, he's not. Which Charlie Hunnam is in the first Pacific Rim movie, Jax. From,
Really?
Yeah. From
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the star of the first Pacific Rim movie. You never saw Pacific Rim? It's great. It's two guys get inside giant machines and they fight giant monsters. Awesome. Couldn't be. And Guillermo del Toro directed it. The guy that made Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth, fucking all kinds of great movies.
Might have to watch that.
Oh, it's good. I'm
If
psyched
you
for the
find
second
time.
Right after I watch Batman v Superman.
one. Not only that, but they also announced this year, might have been last year, that they're also throwing Ultraman into the mix. Which I don't know much about Ultraman, but I know he's pretty cool. It's a Japanese thing. He also fights monsters and shit. I think he like actually grows to be a huge size and fights monsters. I don't know.
Like Pikachu.
I'm not a huge, I guess. I'm not
Yeah.
really big on Pokemon either, but
Me neither.
apparently you know more than I do.
No.
Um,
Not really.
which is cool. I'm psyched for all of that. Like I said, I feel like they're listening to the people nowadays, and like they get on the internet and people are like, what they need to do is this, and throw all these motherfuckers together. And hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they're stealing people's ideas, like straight up stealing exactly the plot points that they come up with and shit.
Well, yeah. Let the fans write it.
Because I feel like that's what WWE's doing right now. Everything people have been wanting and saying for the past few years about what they should do, it seems like they're doing now. But
See, I am excited for Wonder Woman.
oh, me too.
But
I'm excited for Wonder Woman.
I'm kind of unsure about it now that I know that there's going to be some sort of love story to it.
But there's always been a love story. The guy that Chris Pine's playing is her dude. Like, have you ever? Like, I have a movie over there. It's the animated version of the New Frontier comic. It's the.
No, I know that, and I just don't want them to. How should I say this?
Make her some like giddy girl for boys or some shit. Take away
Humanize
some of
her. Since she's
Well, you know they're gonna humanize her.
I don't want them to dumb her down to make her more of like this, I'm going to say personable to a younger generation of girls that get super excited when boys come around. Like, I don't want them to do that to Wonder Woman because she's not personable.
Well,
You know what I mean? She's not like the rest of us. She's supposed to be extremely badass.
Well, you gotta think too. Wonder Woman has also known nothing but living with women her whole life.
Right. So why would she care all of a sudden?
Why wouldn't she?
Weena.
Well, I mean, if
I mean-
if I grew up in a world where there were no men and I stumbled upon one, I'd be like, oh, okay. You look funny, but all right.
Well, I mean,
I
she
wouldn't
didn't
be like-
she knew about men.
Yeah,
It's just the civilization. She was an Amazon woman. It was all women.
right. So, I mean, what's...
She's created by Zeus.
A glamazon.
I just don't want them
She's hot.
to dumb her down.
No, and I don't think they will either. I think it's more like, because she obviously lives on to be in normal times and whatnot. She's immortal. That dude's probably dead by the time Justice League comes along, or old as shit. It's basically a Captain America and Peggy thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think a lot of these Justice League standalone films and whatnot are more origin stories. So that's pretty much what they're going to do with that. And I feel that the same way with all the monster movies. I feel like they're all going to be origins.
Well, that's what
So you
Kong
know what all
is.
these things are. Exactly. So you know what all these things are in when they... You know the backstory. So when they do
Right.
all mash together and fight and whatnot...
The Monster Mash?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm thinking is going on with
It was
the
a
Great
graveyard
Wall.
smash.
Is it's an origin story for like the ancient monster that's going to end up being in one of the later ones.
Yeah, like it's been dormant for however
dormant
many
for so
years.
long, and something happens, and
Yeah, just like maybe they took
Like a
Godzilla down. He
tsunami.
was in a coma for however long or whatever. And same thing with Kong. They probably by the end of Kong, they put that motherfucker back on the island or something.
something.
Well, I don't know. They kill King Kong at the end of the movies, so you never know.
Spoiler alert.
The old one, but yeah.
I think there's a good like 100-year gap there. Everybody knows what happens at the end of King Kong. But who knows? They might fuck with you and not kill King Kong at the end.
Well, I don't think they can in an origin film.
Well, what I'm saying though is that they kill King Kong and every other King Kong.
Right, but it's not like a... See, I don't know. That's what they're saying it's an origin film, but it's set in the 1970s.
No, we're saying it's an origin film.
No, that's like on all the articles I've read, it said it's an origin film. Right. That's why I'm like, I need more info, please.
No, I understand. And, I mean, it doesn't come out till next year, which is not that far away.
March 10th, 2017.
All right, that's pretty far away. So...
It's not, though, if you think about it.
Wait,
It's
March
not.
10th?
Yeah.
That's like 6 months.
Yeah, that's like a half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game of Thrones will be on by then.
No, it won't.
It
Shut up,
won't.
I know, I was just kidding.
It's actually going to take even longer.
Summer. But at least we know we're getting season 8 now.
Yeah. 8's going to be the last season.
Yeah.
It's official.
You trying to piss me off?
No, I'm trying to be honest and informative.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Netflix released a couple trailers for Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Those look sweet, both of them. I was iffy about Iron Fist, but it looks pretty good.
Who's that?
Danny Rand.
I didn't see those.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
They look good. It's Luke Cage is the
Yeah.
guy from Jessica Jones. She was banging him for a little while. Spoiler alert. And Danny Rand is like a Buddhist monk guy who fights crime and shit. I don't remember all the details.
Are they doing a Punisher show?
Yes, I cannot fucking wait for that because season 2 of Daredevil was amazing.
I haven't watched any of that either.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, Daredevil. You ever saw that?
No.
So good. Oh my god, the second season was even better than the first season. The first season was great. And John Barenthal, the guy that plays Shane on Walking Dead,
Yeah.
plays the Punisher in the second season. And they're about to make a show.
Well, hopefully we like his character better. And
Oh, he's great as Punisher. He's perfect. Oh, he did a great job. I like him.
Because I was really happy when Rick shot him.
No, because I hated him as Shane. And I hated him for a long time even after that. I was like, fuck that guy. Didn't
Right.
see Fury because he was in it. Not really.
I
But
thought Carl shot him.
Carl did shoot him. Saving Rick. From zombie Shane. But Rick originally shot him, which caused him to die.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they were out in the...
All right.
Yeah.
But
I say, wait.
Carl shot
now I'm
zombie
confused.
Shane. Zombie Shane. Like Donkey Shane.
Darling Zombie Shane.
I like that.
That is fun.
They should throw that in like Shaun of the Dead 2 or something, which is never going to happen probably. Getting back to Netflix though, they also showed a trailer. Well, it wasn't really a trailer. What they call it is a title treatment, because they just show you the title. Like the title, like the logo.
Yes, I've seen this one.
And then they played a new original piece of audio in the background that wasn't from Daredevil, but it was the guy from Daredevil. And it was all to an a cappella version of "Come As You Are" by Nirvana.
Which was awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. I showed you that one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
They just showed you the title, but
What's that show called?
The Defenders. And what it is it's going to be all those people from the Netflix show joining like a team.
Okay. Is Jessica Jones in that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know how big of a part she is, but yeah.
And I hear she's banging Tom Hiddleston.
No, she's not.
See, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Okay.
Kristen Ritter for sure.
And then
Bang the
she
hell out of
throat
Tom
chops
Hiddleston.
Taylor Swift and kills her.
Oh, dude.
See, I don't wish bodily harm on anybody.
Oh, so that doesn't
But
help you at
emotional
all.
harm is just fine.
Yeah, emotional's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
He
So I heard
wants to start to like-
she like prank calls her all the time, and threatens her over the phone.
That's true. I read that in a tabloid, and they only print truth.
Right.
Okay.
Oh. What else we got here from Comic-Con? They released a bunch of trailers, and I can't remember like half of them.
The trailer for the new season of Walking Dead.
They did do that.
Yes.
That looked good. She hasn't been watching the last few seasons, but the last few seasons have gotten a lot better. The last season has gotten a lot better.
I
Yep.
fell out of it.
And I'm psyched for the next season, which I haven't been psyched for Walking Dead in a little while. So I'm happy about that.
Yep.
What else?
I saw some trailers for American Horror Story that confused the fuck out of me.
teasers.
Yeah, those weren't at Comic-Con, though.
Yeah, but they still confused me.
No, they don't make
idea.
any sense. I think
But they never really do.
I think they're meant to, because they've been teasing what the theme could possibly be. People have been making fan art to support these teases and shit.
Well, it looks like Lady Gaga's back too, though.
She
Yeah.
is.
I
Emma Roberts
I
isn't, though.
kind of have a little crush on her. I know she's like super weird.
I think
But-
That's what I like
everybody
about her.
kind of does.
I'm open about it. I would, yeah, I'd give her a shot at the title, as Justin would
he
say.
would tear that shit up.
I would no. I mean, yeah, she's really weird, but most of that is just because she's supposed to be.
Right.
But like, I've seen her in interviews and stuff. She's actually really cool. Like a lot of the stuff she says. I think she quit music, didn't she?
Did she?
I think she's taken a hiatus from it for a little bit.
But no, I like Lady Gaga.
Focusing on her acting career.
For the
No,
most
she's
part.
doing a lot of traveling and helping like large groups of people with like multiple different things. Like I've seen her speaking
Like
to-
humanitarian stuff?
Yeah, like
With
I've
like Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift?
Fuck up. But no, like I've seen her talking to like rooms of people, just telling them about her personal experiences with, whatever vices that she had. She's really honest and rather inspiring. It's a different side.
You know what else she's been doing lately?
Dyeing her eyebrows.
Dyeing her eyebrows and rubbing her vagina on Leonardo DiCaprio.
Google.
Really?
No. Well, you saw at the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever when she won her Emmy, she walked past Leonardo DiCaprio, and he had like his arm up on the chair, and he was like hitting his vape pen and like laughing at somebody across the aisle, and she totally noticed and like rubbed her crotch on his arm completely, and you could see when it happened, Leonardo was like kind of like embarrassed and just kind of, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
would do it too.
It was funny though.
I would do it too.
But
Watching now.
Or just like,
rub your
or
arm
to
on
like
it?
bend down and put his like arm or whatever like right between my tits.
I don't know if she was trying to rub her vagina on him, but she had to squeeze between there, and she chose the crotch over the ass. You know what I mean? And like, he kind of like got his elbow like bumped off the chair. You know?
He probably did that because he thought her dress was going to be made of something live, like it has been before,
I'm like,
There it is.
like
Look,
meat or something, and it would have stained his.
yeah,
she bumped his elbow with her vagina,
that's what it looks like.
and he did the whole eyebrow raise thing. Like, whoa.
I'll put the video up here. She's all crying and shit.
Your reaction to Lady Gaga is trending.
God.
I guess they didn't.
Oh, Lord. That's trending, huh?
That's trending, yeah. You see how quick it happens.
I just didn't know what was passing me, that's all.
She's not a bad-looking girl at all. Like,
No, I wouldn't say that she's like super hot, but I definitely think she's pretty.
no, and I mean, I would say she's
single
hot.
now.
She's got
And
a really
there's-
nice body.
And there's a few scenes in last season's American Horror Story where she's
Oh no, she's definitely capable of looking really good.
not wearing a whole lot.
You see that? Look at his face.
He's making that face because he feels bad that he just like blocked her way.
No, I know that. I know. But
And
like,
then he
it's
made
just,
that eyebrow thing because he looked straight at her ass as soon as she walked past.
all right. So
That's
maybe,
what the
maybe,
face
I don't blame him for that.
No, I mean, I think, like, have you ever saw... I've seen a couple of music videos. I don't know what it is, but I want to think it's Bad Romance, because I think I remember that it rings a bell
I don't know.
with the image I'm seeing. But she's wearing, like, this white outfit, and it's pretty much she's just wearing panties from the waist down, and then the outfit's just, like, covering up her boobies, basically. It's like... She almost looks like Mila Jovovich in The Fifth Element, kind of.
Okay.
And she's dancing. She looks really good. She's got unless that's a
Yep.
double or they photoshopped that shit or something.
No, I
She's a
like
good
her.
looking girl, so. Lady Gaga. American Horror Story. That's how we got on that.
There's fan theories are saying when the hand reaches up from the crib or whatever and grabs what is it,
That
the knife.
Mhm.
They think that that's the baby from the first season. When the
The mo-
mom in the house had the baby, and then the crazy lady next door took it.
Lily Rabe?
Okay.
Is that her name?
No,
The chick with who was like in the basement. She was the ghost. Curly.
right? Yeah, no, she didn't have the baby though. The mom of the house did. The lady that was in
So they're going back.
that show your cousin works on. That's not on anymore.
Nashville.
Nashville. She
Yeah,
was
you're-
on Nashville.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
So are they kind of going back to that story like after they're all dead?
Well, that's like
That would be awesome because that was without a doubt my favorite season.
See, what I got from all those trailers was I think they're going to do like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type deal.
See, I don't think they would do something that easy. Like, everybody's hoping that they do the baby theory thing so that they can tie all the seasons together and show how they're all tied together.
Yeah, but everybody was hoping they were going to do Aliens last season, and they didn't. So
Yeah, but they did some aliens in the second season. That's why.
yeah, but the Aliens of the second season thing wasn't actually real.
Aliens. In
Yeah, it
what
was.
was second
From what
season?
I'm told, I didn't see the second season,
Asylum?
but from what everybody else has told me is the Aliens thing in the second season was just like,
Oh,
like,
okay.
like what he thought that's what happened.
No, because, like, people came back pregnant.
Or maybe he's jizzed a lot. I don't know. I didn't see the second season, so I really don't know. But
I'm just hoping that's what they do.
I thought Texas Chainsaw Massacre because they showed that house out in that field or whatever, and it had this question mark smoke plume coming out the top, which I saw a meme later where that's like the exact same house and smoke plume from Courage the Cowardly Dog. The cartoon. It's like the exact same thing. It's like they modeled it after that. But
That's funny.
which if you hear any fan theories about that show, that's really fucked up if you think about it, dude. That fan theory for Courage the Cowardly Dog. Look that shit up. It's fucking crazy. I don't want to get into it, but
I've never even seen the cartoon.
Courage
Yeah,
the
me
Cowardly Dog is
No.
great. He's called Courage, but he's a fucking coward, and he's always trying to protect his like owners, which are like two elderly people.
Yeah.
And he's getting into all kinds of crazy like interdimensional and like supernatural shit all the time. Good shit.
Well, I know I was reading a couple things where they were saying it could be aliens. They could do it about aliens. They could do zombies. They're thinking about doing this. They're thinking about doing that. I hope it's not zombies because there's way too many zombie
They
things
won't do
going on right
zombies.
now.
That's dope.
So
No, this is going to be like cannibals.
That's what I think. That's why I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Another reason, a lot of the stuff in a lot of those different 6 trailers they put out had like like meat industry type tools in them. Like the mobile for the little kid had like knives
with
and
the meat
hooks.
Yeah.
And like I think there was even like a
Well, if you notice
butcher
that,
knife in there.
the meat hook or whatever is supposed to look like the 6.
No. The thing in the middle was the 6. There was an actual meat hook, like with the thing that you hold and the hook comes out of your finger, hanging from the mobile, along with the knife and shit. Not only that, but the other one, they were like walking down basement steps, and you saw all these hands and shit, almost like it was a freezer.
So it's
Like
like
it's
a
a
mix
walk-in
between like
I'm sure it's not gonna be just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
maybe they're taking like 80s horror movies.
They're gonna do like a Rob Zombie thing with like House of a Thousand Corpses. Like it's gonna be its own separate thing, but it's like crazy, maybe backwoods motherfuckers killing people and eating them.
I would rather have that than Freak Show.
Freak Show sucked.
Terrible.
The
last
witch
season
thing?
was terrible.
The witch
too.
thing sucked.
You know what I mean? The Hotel, I didn't even watch it all the way through.
Yep, we didn't finish watching it either.
Me either. I have no idea what happened.
We lost interest. I think there was probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes left, and we were like, "This is just it's not good."
Well, I had a good. I don't know if this is all I know about what happened. If you guys care about what happened, like if you don't care if I spoil it for you, but somebody told me that all that shit, all those people and everything inside of that hotel was all that cops in that it was all him. It was like a Fight Club thing.
Really?
He was most of those people in the show, from what somebody told me. I didn't watch the rest of it. This is what somebody told me.
See, that would have pissed me off.
See, that's fucking stupid. That is stupid.
Yeah, no, see...
That's a cop-out.
Yeah, that, to me, doesn't sound like it would even make sense, because all that shit was going on before he even checked into the hotel. He checked into the hotel...
I don't know how they explained it, but basically, what I said, that guy was, like, doing most of that shit.
See, now I feel like I have to watch it.
Like the
people,
yeah, that's how I feel now, too.
Like the people dying and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, because of the ghosts or the vampires and shit like that, I guess it was all... I don't know. People are probably like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, because I don't. I didn't watch it. This is what somebody told me months ago when it happened, and
well,
I just
whoever wrote Murder House and Asylum, whoever the writers were on those two...
Ryan Murphy.
Well, Ryan Murphy needs to get back to what he was doing with those first 2 seasons.
Those were my favorite seasons.
They were the best seasons. The next 3 seasons after that just sucked.
Yeah.
It's like he wasn't even trying. It's almost as if he was making the shit up 1 episode at a time. Okay, go make it. I'm going to start writing another one. Okay, here's another one.
See, like
I'll start writing another one. Okay, here's another one.
Parts of Asylum was like a little like weird. But it all worked together, and it was in an insane asylum. So it's like, okay, yeah, sure, that shit could happen.
Right.
Well, with Freak Show and everything, they had all that, which to this day I think is total bullshit. But they had all that stuff out there about, all the seasons are connected. They're all connected somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how that can be. But
load of shit. They said it too. Ryan Murphy even said that they are all connected. Bullshit. He's just doing that to keep people watching.
Yeah.
He was just doing that to keep people watching, because it seems like ever since that came out, it's just gone downhill. Like, it's like he fucked up with the 3rd season. He was like, all right, maybe I should connect all the seasons together. And then from there on out, he tried, and he just failed miserably. Like, it just can't happen.
Yeah.
Like, because even the way they're connected are stupid. And don't, like, that... What? You know what I mean? Like, the guy in the tie, all the different things on his tie and shit. And, like, Jupiter is where the place that they were... Jupiter, Florida, or whatever. I don't know what all the ties were, but none... Like, yeah, I could see how that would tie it together, but how does that...
The only one that I can think of that, like, actually made sense was the one character who was in the insane asylum, and she was in Freak Show, too. I can't think of her name, but she was the bald one with like
Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper.
She wasn't. She's actually really good looking in real life too.
Yeah,
which is weird.
But Pepper in Freak Show is the same person, same name, everything in Asylum.
Yeah, and they did connect it like that, and that was kind of cool. That was probably the best episode of Freak Show. Was the Pepper episode?
Yeah, it just. But besides that, I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I
that's why say it's all
think
bullshit.
the first and second season were extremely well thought out, extremely well written, very well planned. I think after that he just, I don't want to say he gave up on.
He was trying too hard.
He was trying to make it something it wasn't.
Yeah.
Something he never intended to do. And he was trying to pass it off like he was intending to do it the whole time.
Right. Well, he did a terrible job on the last 3 seasons.
But you know what?
Hopefully he's thought and planned for this season a little bit better.
Like from the teasers,
because honestly, I think that if this season is as bad as the last 3, the show's done.
Yeah.
I think everybody's just going to give up on it.
Oh,
From
I
the
give up
teasers,
every
though.
season now.
I get like that simplistic feel that I got with the first 2. You know what I mean?
I feel like that every time, though, too.
But see, I haven't. When
'Cause
I was
every
seeing
time
Hotel and Freak Show, I was like, this is too many elements, too many people, too many things going on.
Yeah. They
But
threw
then,
every damn thing into Hotel.
Now they're like kind of setting it back and taking like a single place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
if there
I agree
are
with
multiple people, it's probably going to be some sort of victim instead of actual characters you have to pay attention to.
Yeah. Story is where they need to go with. Who cares about getting Lady Gaga to be on the show, or if What's-Her-Nuts is going to come back for a 6th season, you know what I mean?
Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure she is, isn't she?
Yeah, because Emma Roberts ain't coming back, though, now that she's a Scream Queen and on that other Scream show or whatever. But they really like her when it comes to Scream, don't they? They put her in the last movie, they put her on Scream Queens, and now she's on the Scream TV show, which I thought was just Scream Queens. I'm like, what, there's another one now? One I don't want to leave out, though, before we go, because I know we're getting there to the end of part 1, the Doctor Strange trailer. Don't want to leave Doctor Strange out because that shit looks amazing. What do you think, babe?
What does Rachel McAdams play?
I'm not sure. I don't really know much about Doctor Strange, to be honest.
I think she's a nurse
I'm
or
a DC
something.
guy.
But she's the new Marvel lady.
Yeah, which, from what I hear, she's absolutely terrible to work with.
Yeah. But I'm excited about it. I don't know much about Doctor Strange. That's not something I got into as a kid.
Yeah.
But from what I can see,
Like I
it
said,
looks
I'm a
like
DC
it'll
guy.
be entertaining.
It looks good. Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. I don't know how much you know about Doctor Strange, though. I guess I'll give you a little synopsis. He's a surgeon, like one of the top surgeons in the world, I think. He gets a car accident, fucks his hands all up, can't be a surgeon anymore. Loses himself, I think starts drinking and shit like that. Don't really know what happens in between there, but he finds himself at that monastery training with the Buddhist monks and shit. Learns magical powers and whatnot. He becomes Doctor Strange, basically. Looks like the trailer's going to be the origin story from what I hear.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know much. I probably murdered my little synopsis right there of him. So don't hate me, people. But the movie looks great. The trailer looks great, anyway. But trailers are supposed to look great.
Yeah, the trailer looked good.
But I like that Marvel's starting to see, like, look, we're kind of doing the same shit over and over again. We need to stretch our arms out and bring in some new characters.
Let's
bring
pick
in some
a new hero.
Yeah, like they're kind of not only that, but I mean, I guess they are going to do Iron Man 4. RDJ's coming back.
Yeah,
Which
well,
how long is he going to be able to be fucking Iron Man? The dude's in his 50s.
I want to see what they do now that they broke into like females with Wonder Woman.
I want to see what they do with Wonder Woman too.
Carla Danvers is fucking Captain Marvel. We got Scarlet Witch now. They're incorporating.
No, but
a lot
I mean
more
like single movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, with Wonder Woman's the first one to do it. DC beat him to the punch right there with the first female superhero movie.
Like I would like a decent non-Halle Berry Catwoman.
No, for sure.
I want
sure.
a Batgirl movie.
That
I would
be sweet.
actually like a Black Canary movie.
See, Black Canary would be hard. You can't have Black Canary without Green Arrow, and they're not even talking about Green Arrow.
Right.
So,
But that would be a good introduction.
if they made a Green Arrow movie, yeah, bring in Black Canary, make her badass to the point where people want to see a Black Canary movie, just like they did with Black Panther
Yeah.
in Civil War. Black Panther was so badass, they're like, fuck it, let's give him a movie. Come on. We got to do it because Black Panther was one of the best parts of Civil
Yeah.
War, along with Giant Man and fucking Spider-Man.
Didn't Forrest Gump ruin his party?
Who?
Black Panther.
Sorrows Black Panther party. That shit's great. That reminds me of Jeremy Rogers.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that movie.
When he gets in the fight with that guy at the Black Panther rally or whatever, and then as he leaves, he apologizes to the Black Panthers. Sorry, ruined Black Panther party.
Oh, well, I'll
Because
have
it's
to
Forrest
rewatch
Gump,
it.
and he's just the biggest sweetheart in the world.
No, Jenny. We're going back to Greenbow, Alabama.
But I guess with that said, we will call it a part 1.